Hi friends, hello. Oh, let me go on do not disturb before I forget. Okay, there we go. How's everybody doing? Hello. Welcome to my last show for the month of May, but no worries, June is right around the corner. Today we're doing a get ready with me for a little picnic date. So we're going to do some makeup. I also have a cool little water bottle that I want to share with you all. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And so, yeah, we're just going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. It's Tuesday, which means it's no longer Monday. And although it feels like a Monday, like my work is just, woo, it's really asking a lot of me today. But, we're just going to power through. We're going to take our minds to a different place and pretend that we're going to a picnic. And just relax. Just think about birds chirping, fresh air, all that good stuff, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, what I'm putting on right now is a primer. And I just put that on before I really do anything, even though I'm not going to put on like a heavy foundation or anything today. I still have to always put on something on my face. Otherwise, like I'll just break out and my skin gets irritated. It's never a good time. So I'm going to do that first. Next, I'm going to put on a little bit of Glossier's skin tint, and I got it in the shade G4, I believe. Yes. So this is good if you just want like a little touch up to your face. You just want to have a nice little glow. But I'm just gonna set the foundation for the products that I'm going to share with you that I found on Verishop. Now, along with making sure that you look good on the outside, I'm just gonna use my mirror here for a second. And also, if you do like use the tip on your face, like I just did, make sure that you clean it off before you put it away, so that you don't get bacteria and all that gross stuff on your face. But I was gonna say, along with it being important to look good, gotta stay hydrated, right? So we have some water bottles, or just one, I guess, from Doe Beauty, and they mostly make lashes and things of that nature, but they also have this most adorable water bottle that's in the shape of a milk carton. It's super cute. I'm going to show you that to you later. All right. Got the base on. I'm also going to put on a little bit of lip balm. We're going to go for a really like low-key look here, especially if we're going to a park where you're going to be in nature and natural already. So why not, right? All right. Okay, let's get into the first product. Three of the products today are going to be from M2U NYC. Love the brand. It's a fun little makeup brand. And they have a lot of like very hip colors, very like loud, bold, and beautiful colors and shades in their makeup line. So I have a liquid blush I'm going to talk about first. I also have a jelly highlighter. And then I believe it's just called a metallic liquid lip from them. So let's start with the blush. I got this in the shade Big Apple, which, yeah, is pretty red. So I think that name is perfect. And what I do, it has a little doe foot applicator on one end. I just put a few dots on my face and make sure they line up, most importantly. Now, you don't need a whole lot of this to get the job done. Where are my sponges? So let's use this one. You find a clean side so it don't break out later. But basically, you stab it into your face. See? Got a little rosy effect going on. And what I love about this is that it's super easy to build on. So if you want to keep it light like this, it's just kind of like a little like quiet flush, a soft flush, you can do that. I'll also show you a little bit how you can build onto it. And I can put a little bit more on this side, so I'm going to come over here and even it out. But okay, everything that I talked about today on the live stream is going to be 15% off, but this line of makeup products from M2U is already super affordable. So the liquid blush today is going to be $8.50, but it's normally only $10. So I guess you get a deal today, but what I love about this brand is that you're not going to break the bank just because you want to try something new. And there are a lot of makeup brands out there like that where you will break the bank if you try and keep up with, like, the latest releases, the drops, or if you just want to try something new. And you get a lot of makeup for the money. So you get this whole tube down here of product, and you're seeing me just kind of dab it a little bit on my face, and a little bit goes a long way. So I like blushing on my nose. I'm going to do a little bit of that. It's so cute, right? Okay, so look, just like putting on blush alone does so much for your face. It's really awesome. So even if you want to do nothing else, you can just put a little bit of blush on your face and it looks like you just, woke up, a little some extra, it never hurts. Okay, so now let's move on to the jelly highlighter. This is the M2U NYC jelly highlighter. And let me just show you the amount of shimmer you get in this product. Here. I'm that person that keeps the little safety seal, but look at this. And it is like super jelly, so you won't really see, like, I can see like some of my like fingerprints, but it really will keep this shape until you run out. And I think it's easiest to apply with your fingertips, just because like it goes from like jelly to cream. So see that? And after a while, it'll like kind of like mold back down to the texture. Here's what it looks like on the finger. And what I do for a highlighter, I just keep it like really simple, right on, like directly on my cheekbone. And I'll do it to one side so that you can see the difference. So it's one layer. You kind of see the shimmer there. All right, going in for another. And you want to make sure you can blend this out with your sponge later too, which is probably what I'm going to do here in a second. Or you can just use your finger and just kind of blend the cream out however you'd like. Here's the second layer. So the second layer you can definitely tell. So here's just blush and here's blush and highlighter. I like using both blush and highlighter with each other. Give it a little better shape up here under my eye. But I like using them together because it just adds so much more dimension to your face. Don't get me wrong. I would definitely walk out here with just blush sometimes, but I like to use both, especially from like I'm going out, right? And it's nighttime and you'll be under lights dancing or something, or you're at like a little candlelit dinner. Look like good for that, for like the light shining and bouncing off your face. Or if you're outside at a picnic, having the light bounce off your cheeks is also be super cute. Okay, let's go and do the other side. And I'm just getting a little bit on the finger here and rubbing it in. The texture and the application takes a little bit to get used to, but once you figure it out and like what works best for like how you put on makeup in your face, it's really easy to figure out and use. So I'm gonna put that on my cheek there, and then I go back and use my sponge I'm just gonna get a little bit off my finger here so I'm not leaving glitter everywhere I go, which is not the worst thing. But then I grab my sponge and shape it up how I'd like it. And also blend it out. It's also importante. And I think using the same sponge as you did when you use the highlighter helps blend it in together. If I can get the lid back on, helps blend it in better with each other. Also, I haven't tried this with powder blush, so if you do, just let me know how that works for you. So I'm going to blend in a little bit more here. And we're all set. We got a nice little shimmer on our cheeks. Now, I have not tried this on the eye. I don't think it worked very well on my eyes. If you have younger eyes than I do, potentially. But I really do think this is just primarily a cheek applicator because that's where your skin is going to kind of react to it a little bit better. I say that I'm not going to use it on my eyes because the skin around my eyes is really delicate and I don't want to like mess it up too much or like tug on it too much. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more on my cheek here. It's not even out. Okay, there we go. Much better. Yeah, so that's just something to keep in mind. I know there are a lot of products out there that say, oh, eyes, lips, cheek, but just make sure that it's really, really creamy, like that it works well on your cheeks and your lips, yes, but also works on your eye before you actually like put it on your eye. You don't want any unnecessary wrinkles or any necessary skin damage to your eye. It's just never a good time. Never, never a good time. Okay, so that is the Into You NYC Jelly Highlighter. Love, love, love. This is $9.35 now for the live stream deal. Originally $11, but again, super affordable. And I'm never gonna use this up too quickly. It's gonna last me months and months and months. There's just like, you really only need a little bit. Like, it's still on my fingers. You only really need a little bit before you have, you know, the definition, the coverage that you want. So all good things to report there. All right, we're gonna take a break from doing makeup and talk to you about this milk carton bottle from Doe. Now, here she is. Super, super cute. Oh, I just hit my face. So now there's a little glitter on it, so now it's even cuter. But look at this water bottle. It's so cute. So it has a little straw on there, and it'll poke out for you to drink from if you want. Or you can pop the straw out and just drink it regularly. And it has a little bendy piece on the other end so that it'll stick back down when you put the cap back on. I've been using this for a little while now, ever since I got it, and it's so cute. And I've gotten so many compliments on it. They're like, oh, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it's my water bottle. Thank you. I just love the idea. I'm all about like being a little weird, showing a little bit of personality. This is definitely that. This was the brand that I was talking about earlier that also does a lot of lashes. I don't know if they have magnetic lashes, but they definitely have like the regular glue lashes. So if you're into that, definitely check them out. But also like stay hydrated. Like staying hydrated is most important, more important than the makeup that you're wearing and helping you and your skin look good. Especially if you're doing outdoor activities such as a picnic, it's super important to stay hydrated, especially as you move into the summer months. So summer skincare tip here, it should also be a summer trend to stay hydrated. We're going to work on that, right? So look at this cutie. And I don't know if the measurement is on here about how much water it holds, but it's about the size of my head. So I had to fill it up a few times, maybe twice, to get the amount of water that you need each day. I would say twice, but totally worth it for the cuteness. And you don't just have to put water in there. If you do put like a juice or a smoothie or like boba in there, I would just take out the straw and like use a specific like boba straw if you're drinking boba or something else, or just don't use a straw. That way it doesn't stain the actual straw that comes with it, because I think it will. But super duper cute. It's $10.20, $12 normally, so just love it. Love it. Affordable hydration. Can't beat that. I feel like it's cheaper than some water bottles, like plastic water bottles. I just got back from the airport because I was traveling, and I was like, how much higher are these prices going to get? This is outrageous. Okay, on to the next thing. Next, we're going to talk about M2U NYC again, and this time the metallic liquid lip. Now, this has been a very, very fast favorite. I'm pausing because I use it more as a lip stain than I do anything else. So I've done like the full lip coverage where you kind of go around once or twice to get the color and like in a really bold way. But let me show you how I use it as a lip stain. So I take it out and I take off a little bit off the top so it's not like super overpowering. And then I start towards the back of my lip and then do that thing. Now make sure you don't get it on your teeth, but It's easy to get off your teeth. I will say that. I just keep adding a little bit. Go up the sides. Make sure you don't have any like glaring spots. If you do, you can just fill it in. And I just keep it really light. And using a lip gloss beforehand, just checking my spots. Using a lip gloss beforehand, maybe I should talk while I'm doing on this, but okay, I think we're good. Using a lip gloss beforehand really helps, like, having it look shiny. No, I still see a spot. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. Helps it look really shiny, which I think is a nice added effect. But what I love about it, if you do use it alone without lip gloss, is it will stay with you all night. Like, I'm not even joking. Where was I? Oh, I was at a wedding, and I wore this to the wedding, and it was like 6 hours long, and we were eating, we were drinking, we were dancing, like sweating, and like it stayed on the entire time. Like when I got home and I was like taking off my makeup, I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna be missing, you know, mascara on one side, lip gloss on the other side, and then I got in the mirror, I was like, this is still on my lips. Like you can still see the pigmented color. I was shocked. And so this is definitely going to be in my purse from now on whenever I need something reliable to wear. If I'm going outside to a picnic and need to make sure that my lipstick stays on while I'm eating. Or if you're going on a date and you want to put on lip color beforehand, but you don't want it to rub off in the middle of the date. That's happened to me so many times before and it's so embarrassing. And I'm like missing like the bottom lip or whatever, but that won't happen. Not with this one. It'll stay top, bottom lip with you all night. And this isn't even like the full effect. This is probably like one pass of the color before you like can keep building on that and get more color that you want. So that is all the M2U and my C products I'm going to show you. Oh, this liquid lip though is $6.80. I mean, I think that speaks for itself when you're talking about like how good of a deal you're getting with for like a normal size tube of lip gloss and lip stain. I'm going to call it lip stain. It's a liquid lip, but it stains your lips to the point where you don't have to worry about reapplying. So let's go ahead and top off the look a little bit. I want to kind of fluff up my brows, maybe put on a little mascara. So we're just going to chat for a little bit while I do that. I think the mascara that I want to, oh, here it is. If you have any questions about any of the products I talked about today about M2U and MyC, just let me know. I also have, I can show you the eyeshadow that I have. I won't put it on today just because I want to keep it pretty simple, but I do have a eyeshadow duo from M2U. I can show you. Swatch it for you. But I just want to get a little something on my eyelashes. Bring some interest to my eyes. Okay, let me show you this eyeshadow. Isn't it cute? Now, it has a neutral on one side here. That's a plain color. And then they have a kind of rosier color here that has shimmer in it. The set is called Red Hook. So let me just swatch it for you. If you've already followed me, you've seen these swatches already. So it's very, very nude, right? Especially for my skin tone, which I love. Like, I love having something where, like, you can look at it and like, oh, does she have something on? And then, like, you hit the right light and you're like, oh, yeah, there's something definitely there. That's what I really like about it. And then here's the shimmer. Yeah. And so I did a look with these two together, and that look is probably one of my favorites that I've done in a very, very long time. I did this, and then I did a blue eyeliner on top, if I can find it. I'm going to show you what I did. I'll post it. I'll post it too. Oh, here it is. So this is from Wonder 2, actually, that you can also get on Verishop. But I did this and then this pink eyeshadow, and it turned out great. And I've never done that before, which is the case for all my makeup looks. I don't practice them beforehand. I just kind of get on a live or I start recording and I start doing makeup. It's a risk that I take, and it hasn't done me wrong. Doesn't done me too wrong yet. There have been some times I need to fix, but that is a look that I love so much, and due in part to the very nude here and the pink. So I would say if you have a little more melanin than I do, it would definitely stand out a little more as like a soft rosy blush. If you are less melanated than I am, then it would be like a brown, like a very soft brown. So I don't think you can lose either way. Now, when I last checked, they didn't have the eyeshadow duo on Verishop, so unfortunately I couldn't tag it, but I wanted to show you what it looked like and give you the name just in case you want to shop it outside of the app. Okay. I love soft glam. I need to do more soft glam. I do all these like bold makeup looks, which I love. I love them a lot. But it's always nice to just like dial it back sometimes and just do a little like touching up, add a little color to your face, a little lip color. And if this is like too dark for what you want to achieve, you can always pat it with a Kleenex or something to kind of get the desired look. But let's run it back real quick. So we lastly talked about the liquid lip here, and I called lip stain because it was not coming off your face at $6.80 today on the live stream deal. Let's talk a bit again about the carton bottle from Doe. That is inspired by a milk carton. So cute. So staying hydrated, easy to pack away because of its size. It's not very large. You fill it up twice to get the daily amount of water that you need. So a little bit of on the go there for your picnic date, if you will. 10-20 here for live stream deal. Let's walk it back to, whoop, wrong one. Let's walk it back to the jelly highlighter. This is what I have on my cheeks on top of my blush. So it has this shape here. It has this texture. That's what I'm looking for. And if you saw that earlier when I first did this, like I had already stuck my hand in it, my fingers in it, and I got all gross and grumpy. And like now it's just back to being normal. It's like, oh yeah, we're ready. Go again. Love that. So much in the bottle here as well. And you get that for $9.35 on the live stream deal. And then last but certainly not least, we talked a little bit about the MTU NYC liquid blush. Hi, Kylie. And that's what I have under the jelly highlighter. So you can definitely use both. You can definitely use one or the other. I just have the blush here on my nose. So if you just want a nice little like peekaboo effect of like a flushed face, I love doing that. You can definitely do that. Or if you're taking your picnic into the evenings or you're going out for the night, going to dinner, I always like to add a little bit of highlight on just my cheeks. I haven't really ever taken it up my face, but like just on the cheek area is where I'll highlight just to add, a little bit of added effect here for when the light bounces off your face. So that is, I believe, everything that I want to talk about today. If you have any questions about it, let me know. We talked about MTU NYC for the most part, and then this adorable milk carton water bottle. So staying hydrated for our picnics, staying very beautiful and luscious for our picnics. Both are equally important, especially as we're moving into these very hot summer months. I'm down in Texas, and so I literally have to keep a water bottle with me everywhere I go. Otherwise, I'll like feel faint. And I'm like, oh, why do I feel funny? And I'm like, oh, right, because it's like 100 degrees outside. I'm not drinking water. And then, yeah, that's really all I want to talk about today. So if you have any questions about MTU NYC, again, they're a very affordable makeup brand that you can find on Verishop. They have a bunch of other products, a bunch of shades for the lip stain and the liquid blush. The jelly highlighter only comes in this one silver iridescent color, but I think that's fine. Like the color could really shape to whatever color you have on. So if you have on a darker blush, it'll turn out a little darker with like a little shimmer, if that makes sense. And then in the liquid blush, they have kind of a mauve color, and then they have some deeper shades of red like this, kind of like this actually. in their liquid blush. And then the liquid lip comes in a whole rainbow of colors. So if red or rosy isn't your thing, I know I like to wear a lot of like brown lipsticks, so brown would definitely look good here, especially as a lip stain. Oh, I should look and see if they have a brown. Oh, that would be nice. I do wear a lot of like this color on my lips, and I love it. Like even if I have like super bold like makeup on, I'll put on like a little shade darker than my nude on my lip, and it just like elevates that look. Like even if I don't do a good job, if I put on that lipstick, it looks like a professional doing makeup. I don't know what it is. So there's a little hack for you. If you ever need a little boost, put on like a dark lip color, and it'll just like take you there. And then one thing from M2U that isn't on Verishop yet is the eyeshadow duo, but I love it as well, so I'm going to share it with you. These are the two shades here. Now, the nude here that they have on this side is the exact match to my nude, so you can't see it here. But the shimmer color here is a lighter rosy color. I still use both of them, so I use this one as more of a base and then use the shimmer on top of that, or to kind of blend into. I've been very into the gradients recently, so that's how I wear that one. But yeah, I just want to share that with you. And that is the last of my shows for May. So the next time you'll see me will be in June. We're going to talk a little home, talk a little fashion, a little beauty and skincare. Will be all over the place. Back to our normally scheduled program. So hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Bye.